Now, the government has partnered with stakeholders to enhance its capacity to respond to the challenges posed by COVID-19 pandemic across the counties as it strives to flatten the infection curve. The efforts are coming amid revelations that most tertiary institutions are yet to comply with COVID-19 guidelines that will inform their reopening.
While inspecting Moranga Technical Institute and Michuki Technical in Maragua and Kangema constituencies respectively, the Education Cabinet Secretary George Magoha said all tertiary institutions must conform to the set regulations before their reopening, as the government will not compromise the lives of students. Magoha said Strathmore University is the only tertiary institution that has complied with COVID-19 academic regulations and guidelines, followed by KBC University.
Issue of sanitizers and the water points and the distancing within the classrooms, because you don't tell me, you have to mark so that everybody knows this is for somebody, this is where the chair is, and so on. So I'm hoping that within a week or so we shall be able to give more.
In the meantime, religious leaders have been asked to safeguard the well-being of their congregations by adhering to the self-regulating guidelines developed by the Interfaith Council chaired by Archbishop Anthony Moheria in reopening places of worship. This coming as several places of worship get ready to reopen this Sunday following approval by the government.
Fellow preachers, pastors all over the country of Kenya, the government has done us favor to give us an opportunity. These things that they require, the requirement the government wants, is not for the government, it's for the health of our people.
Kwa vile idadi ya washirika wetu ni kubwa kwa kanisa letu, tumeonelea ni vizuri tupeane misa 6.
Elsewhere, Kericho County has benefited from personal protective equipment from the National COVID-19 Fund and Equity Bank Foundation, which will be distributed to hospitals across the county.
So as far as PPE goes, I think we all know that there'll never be enough PPE. We've seen shortages across the world, and we anticipate that what has been brought will be used prudently, judiciously, and as the need arises, we hope that there'll be no need for PPE. I think it's better to say that let's not see any cases so that there's then no need again for the PPE.
Busia County also received a consignment of PPEs worth 237 million shillings from the National COVID-19 Fund and Equity Bank Foundation in a bid to protect health workers against COVID-19 as they soldier on in the fight to contain the spread of the virus.
To take responsibility and appeal to all Kenyans to remember there is no government, no law can protect you from yourself. What doctors have told us, wash our hands, don't touch your face unnecessarily, wash your hands, eat well, diet well, exercise, do all the things that you should do to prevent and care for your family.
Meanwhile, Nairobi woman representative Esther Passaris has donated relief food, masks, and sanitary towels to vulnerable groups within Nairobi County. The beneficiaries included persons with disabilities, intersex, the elderly, orphans, caregivers, the youth who were laid off as a result of COVID-19 pandemic, and single mothers.
Next week, we'll be giving food to autism and cancer survivors, and we'll also be looking at other areas that we can assist. We didn't have a lot of food, but we're having goodwill from a lot of people. The Chinese embassy has pledged to give us some money for food as well. And with that money, we will be able to reach out to other people that we've not been able to reach out.
Beatrice Getonyang-Etich, Channel 1.